MLB the Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Giants have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Alex Wood, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season, and he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nope. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Fouled off. Our game time temperature pushing up close to 90 degrees, 89 degrees to be exact at first pitch. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford digging in next, and he has been, pardon the cliche, en fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. First pitch on its way. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do they do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Brandon Crawford is the second out of the opening frame. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Peterson giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Danger averted following the two-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Tyler Beatty, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate, Gavin Lux. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Brantley has it. The throw down to first, 1 away. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Not a lot of success in the series for him. 2 hits in 15 trips. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. In the air now, out to left field. Slater's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 43.
Standing in, number 43. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. And the pitch.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. There's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
2-0.
Now the 2-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Now in the box, Will Smith. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. First pitch of the at-bat.
Well, that's off the plate.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 1-0.
Nope. That's inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now a throw over and the runner back. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 out with the man at first. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater.
The left fielder.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 17 home runs and an even 50 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
That is set. The third baseman.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Betts giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Giants ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. And that misses for ball 1.
Seager.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And it's fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Seager is retired, and there's 1 away. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
You know, D-Roll, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. you're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Slater is under this one. 2 gone.
Batting seventh, the first baseman.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier. Making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Top of the third set to get underway, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Rob Brantley. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Runner at first following the error. And next it'll be a good hitting pitcher, Tyler Beatty. Seager is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Billy Hamilton digging in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Bellinger is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, number 35, shortstop.
Into the box now, Brandon Crawford. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Popped him up. Seager into shallow left. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Giants are down on 4 pitches. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Coming to the plate now, Alex Wood, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Alex Wood.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's two and 0 now. Here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's Sandoval. And there's one down now. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Stepping up to the plate, Gavin Lux looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full, 3-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
There's one. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play.
Now batting, number 43.
Digging in to try it again, number 43. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Up the middle, and he's able to knock it down. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Kian Wong. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Peterson. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Riding in once again, Jalen Davis. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And he drops it. Throwing to second.
Well, you can see what happens here. He's so focused on lining up to make his throw that he forgets one small detail. You got it.
Now here's a swing by Belt, and he gets a lot of this one. Out to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Betts has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And my gracious, look at that comparison. Both guys into triple digits. That is some serious, serious gas. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher, not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better, because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
In now, Tyler Beede. 3 runs already home here. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. This is line to left. Oh, and he misses it. And this one bounds around against the wall. The relay throw on to third, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Man, that was a comedy of errors right there. They're kicking the ball all over the yard, and the runner on first comes all the way around to score. So you wonder why managers retire early? There's your answer right there.
And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. On to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Giants 5 and the Dodgers nothing. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac at the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year. Corey Seager settles in to start things out. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Two and 0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall. Gone! A solo home run for Corey Seager. Number 13 for him on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 home. The 1-1 home. Fouled off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone.
Next up is Max Muncy. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Payoff pitch one more time. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Muncy leads off first with 1 away. Fouled away. The 1-1. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
To the plate now, Alex Wood. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. The Dodgers do get one back on the solo home run. We played 4. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now here it comes. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Next to bat for the Giants, Kean Wong, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Now here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's in pursuit. He can't get there as it falls in.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Ross Stripling is on his way into the ballgame now, as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. At the plate now, Jalen Davis. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box, Austin Slater, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Giants leave 1. They're up 5-1. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gavin Lux. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 delivery. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Sharp ground ball to third. Sandoval fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, number 43.
Now to the plate, number 43. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there. 1-0. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
2 balls, no
1 run, 5 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. Outside and low, 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Will Smith. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. From the stretch.
That's outside.
The 1-0. There goes the runner. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Here's Corey Seager. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it. That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Striding into the box, Brandon Belt. His previous history with Ross Stripling, just a 3 for 13 batting line. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
The 1-1 is a slider that can't catch the outside.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson is there, and he has it for the first out.
The third baseman, number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
Leadoff man retired here, and it's time for the pre-at-bat antics of the Panda, Pablo Sandoval. First offering on its way.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Scorched to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Rob Brantley.
So in now for San Francisco, Rob Brantley. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Giants down in order. They lead this one though 5-1. Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Cody Bellinger.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
The 2-1 home. There's a fastball that misses.
Well, that's ball 3. The Dodgers right now would love to start this inning off with a walk anyway to get this leadoff guy on.
Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Rolled slowly to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Into the box, Max Muncy. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty B, this pitch count continues to go up, near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
1 out, nobody on. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Jock Peterson, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Up next to the Dodgers.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face,
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way.
Count.
Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1 the count now.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Kike Hernandez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Dodgers. Number 14.
Fastball right back to the mound. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. Jimmy Nelson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tyler Beede. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder.
Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Obviously, they got a little over-aggressive there. When you've got the lead like this, you can afford to do that a little more. We'll see if that lost run ends up being a factor at all.
So now to the plate, Brandon Crawford. Back goes Peterson to the track. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Oh, no. Looked like he had it, but it goes right by him.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate as he arrives at second without a play. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Into the box now, Jalen Davis. High in the air out to center field. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here.
And a leap, but it's fired right over his head. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. Out at the plate as they slap the tag on him.
The left fielder.
Stepping in now, Austin Slater. He grounds it sharply to third. And it's not in time. He's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bellinger's on his horse. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, 3 errors in the inning, and 1 man left on. So So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gavin Lux. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Hamilton is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. Digging in, Will Smith. It was a walk in his last trip. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Slater. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now an 8-2 game. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. Dodgers get one in the inning on the RBI double. We're through 7 this afternoon. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Thank you, Heidi. Lifted the other way to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the Panda's going to try for 3. The relay, and he is out at third. And that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
Bellinger is right there as he takes it for the second out. Ready for another chance? Tyler Beatty. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's sure.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does, a power hitter.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 37 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
And they swipe the tag on him, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming. So here's Cody Bellinger.
For the Dodgers, the right fielder,
Popped him up.
Cody Bellinger.
Beatty will take it himself for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
Number 74.
So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Grounded back up the middle. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson. Hamilton is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it. Matt Beatty will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 45.
He pulls this one into right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody has got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point, and it's fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Hey guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of...
And he tries to get to the back end, but it gets on by. 1 run is scored. And he's in safely at third, as on the play 3 runs come across to score.
Number 43.
With the bases loaded, the pitcher couldn't afford to get behind in the count, so he grooves it on the first pitch, and he jumps all over.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he's in safely to third, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
All I know is a lot of comebacks were started with less. He ropes a triple, driving in a run, and cutting the deficit to 4. A base hit here, and it'll be down to 3.
Will Smith is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can.
Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Racing back, the right fielder. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. In now, Cody Bellinger. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up. But it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
To the plate now, Max Muncy. High in the air out to center field. After it is Hamilton. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Caleb Ferguson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Caleb Ferguson
is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Peterson at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jalen Davis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Bellinger is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
now batting. The first baseman,
Brandon Belt will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Pablo Sandoval. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Giants will have to be content with just the bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson. Popped him up.
Peterson.
And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 0-1. That's smoked, but right into the shift. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one, 2 for 5 now. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bring the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Chris Taylor will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Oh, look at Sandoval. He's out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Gavin Lux. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Long throw to the plate. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford at short. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. And an offline throw, but a good tag this time to get his man anyway. Chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Blake Trinan takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 49, Blake Trinan.
Stepping in, Jondo Gustave, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Not his best effort that time at strike 1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Stepping in, Billy Hamilton. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Brandon Crawford.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. In his career, Crawford brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. And he falls behind 0-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Hit hard on the ground to second, and maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
In there, a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Here's the 0-2, and he popped him up.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit on the ground to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the Next up for Los Angeles, Will Smith, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
Corey Seager is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he'd dearly love to make it 3 right here. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to left field. Giving chase is Slater. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. On to first, and they get the double play. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Cody Bellinger. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got too quick.
And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag him out to end the inning. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches. This one remains all square at 11 each. At the plate, Austin Slater, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away, as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now batting, the first baseman.
At the plate now, Brandon Belt, as he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
High in the air out to center field. Turner is there, 2 gone. Digging in now, Rob Brantley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Pulled toward right center field. And he has just given them the lead late, as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching, when runs are at a premium.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. Get up there. Marlene Garcia takes the mound in a safe situation, as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. Coming to the plate now, Blake Trinan. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well, as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home support. Porter's here, 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Popped him up. Oh, and this drops in the infield.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
So now to the plate, Gavin Lux.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. He's safe at the plate. And we are once again tied in extra innings. At the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. No balls and 1 strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Back up the middle. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Stepping in now, number 43. Liner toward right center. Davis is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. It's a run on 2 hits, 1. Settling in now, Billy Hamilton. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. 1 strike offering now to Hamilton. Hard hit ball to short, reined in. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Digging in, Brandon Crawford. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. Into the box now, Kian Wong, as he rips it on the ground to second, and that's the first down. Now, programming note to pass along. Those of you tuning in to see our afternoon aerobics show, Get Fit with Eddie Cram. Unfortunately, due to the length of the game, that show will not be seen today. Ladies, we apologize.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
In to score, the runner from third. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Adam Kolarek, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. In now, Austin Slater. Betts has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And even with 2 outs now, they won't risk running on that arm out there as he's forced to sit tight at third base. Muncy will win the race to first easily, and that ends the inning. So it's 2. Bottom of the 12th inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Will Smith. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Slater has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Here's Corey Seager. Ready now. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this